Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive. I mean, how many players get to skipper a top-flight side in their teens? I'm someone who likes to think that I've seen my fair share of defensive greats, but this boy looks to have it all, and if he fulfills his potential, we're in for something special.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Maldini goes on a run down the left wing. Vieira. Nesta. Rummenigge. Thuram. Now he's got space here. Haaland providing an outlet on that flank. Maldini. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Played out to the right. Messi going face to face. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a cute ball. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Haaland. And it's been played through. And he's in chance! Goal! Manchester United! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Beckham. And it's Beckham. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nicely shaped cross. Vieira. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Thuram. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Vieira. Look at the... Vieri! Just off target.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Chance for a shot! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Searching pass he's played there. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Vieira. And this is Vieri. He's had it taken off him. And it's Rivaldo. Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. And he's lost his man here. Shot could be... And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Terrific header! In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Haaland. Messi. Oh, important interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Hazard. Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate.
Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Manchester United have their second corner now. And that has sent him sprawling. And now they can spring out of defence. Produces a cross. Vieira. Rummenigge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. That's been slipped through. Now it's Isak.
Has been indicated.
Played into space. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And he cuts out the supply. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little. Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Thuram. Nicely worked. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Rummenigge. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Haaland. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Rummenigge. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's Rivaldo! That has been knocked clear. 60 minutes played. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Haaland, and he's found a way past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Isak. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Azar. And he's intervened well there. Out to the right. Rummenigge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And again the keeper stands strong. Manchester United get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Into the last quarter of an hour. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Vieri. And they win it back again. Beckham. And this is Ronaldo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hazard. Manchester United finding their passes. Played through into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
De Ligt attempts a clearance. And this is Ronaldo. Great vision. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Out towards the flank. Now, can they get him away? Rivaldo gets into a good position. Rivaldo is flagged offside.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Great ball, is having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't... Kudos! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he spark a counter here? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mauro Icardi.
And Solanke! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Corner number 2 then. Deftly away. Nicely weighted ball. Crosses it in. And this is Sané. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Kudus. Great chance! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Kolomwani charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's beautifully weighted, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Osimhen. Jakobs. That has been cut short. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Kolomwani. Oh, well played. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Bissouma. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And now they can clear their lines. Bissouma. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kudus is onto this.
Kudus really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Solanke. Real chance here. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Some resolute defending there. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the crossfield ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Here comes the cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's an errant pass. Oh, chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
João Palhinha. And it's Sané. Now it's Icardi. Osimhen. He's in a great position here. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Works it forward. That's an excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Solanke. Kudus. Now it's Bissouma. Maddison. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Kolo Muani. Maddison.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's on it. Can he get away? Solanke! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have...
And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
And
change
if you do have
at
a
this
chance
stage.
today, please take some time out to give your
Tottenham
support
in control
for a
at
better
half-time,
stadium fund.
2-0.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Was that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Decent chance! They've done it! The second half sparks straight into life. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 49 minutes is number 45.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Passes short and sharp. And Icardi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And claimed it back swiftly. Brilliantly cut out. That's a good ball. Osimhen! They want to be quick to recover this. Kolo Muani. And it's Bissouma. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. Picked out brilliant. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bissouma. João Palhinha. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's found a way, and the shot! He's scored! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
After 61 minutes is number 8, Bissouma. Substitution on the field, number 39, Polo Muani. Coming on to replace him is...
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Tottenham go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He's picked his way through. It's a threatening ball. And Solanke! And it's there! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
With that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Tottenham grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries a measured ball. Great ball if he can get there. Lovely bit of skill. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Bissouma clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Maddison. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now he's off and running. And here's Osimhen.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's good running with the ball. Galatasaray needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, James Maddison. Number 19,
Now it's Kulusevski.
Solanke. Coming on the field,
Flashes,
number
diving
29,
header!
Salah.
And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution in progress.
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Tottenham have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Sara. Sarr. Kudus.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Sarr proves just a little bit too strong. Back into the middle. Johnson driving forwards. Great vision. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vicario gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well read, nice interception. Kudus, nicely shaped ball, and it's been played through. Is there any support? He might not need it, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And we're done. Tottenham really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well-timed, excellent interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely, now then. Solid! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Nicely aimed pass. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this striker, Benjamin Sesko, is someone I really like the look of, Peter, because everything about him screams target man. But for me, he's much better when the ball's on the deck. It's all about his speed on the counter and the way he cleverly attacks the space behind opposition defences.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! He's delivered all right! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Galan. Looking wide, and that's aimed into the middle, and he gets rid in a hurry. And now the breakaway. That's a sharp pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Gallagher gets it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! And he's cleared it out of harm's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Punched away. Gallagher. Menu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's intervened well there. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Some resolute defending there. Galan. It's Koke. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, what a ball! There's the shot! And it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 33 minutes is...
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Koke. And it's Galan. Llorente knocks it into space. Gets good distance on it. And they're quick to get it back. Menu.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United have their second corner now. He rises! He's done very well to get to that.
Šeško is offering a wry smile there.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Šeško really was well marshalled.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net with half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Number 30.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he cuts out the supply. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in. Galan. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good...
Can he finish? No mistake! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
After 52 minutes is number
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Real chance. Real chance! He's scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 54
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Yoro gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bruno Fernandes. Brilliantly cut out. And that's really well manoeuvred. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Simeone. Now it's Koke. Molina, an instinct chance! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Šeško. And the shot's on here. He's on chance! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitution.
The ball is on the spot, here we go. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Lenormand gathers from the goal kick. And it's Llorente. Great work on the overlap. And he's picked it up out wide. Shoots! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 19.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Galan does really well to win the ball there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cleared without complication. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Alvarez. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, this could be a chance. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Dallo. Matthews Cunha. Here comes the corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, third corner of the game.
Šeško. Number 10, Matthias Cunha. Number 2, Diogo Dallo.
Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Number 11, Zirkzee. Number 7,
Great vision. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Mazraoui.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's a good ball. Great chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
De Ligt really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Looking for the run. Now it's Raspadori. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. Decent chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So now the difference is 3. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's good running with the ball. That's Barrios. Casemiro. That's Mount. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mazraoui at it in a wide position. This could be their final throw of the dice. Manchester United get their 4th corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, well played. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Ooh, a delicate chip through. Neatly clipped into space. And it's Bellingham. Nicked it back promptly. Ødegaard. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Vinicius Junior has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Chance to shoot! Calafiori clears it away. Great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball. Saka! And he's there to get it away. Bellingham. Nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. He has a look up. Havertz has fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Trossard, that's a shade optimistic. And here's the chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe picks it up out wide. Some resolute defending there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chouameni. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Lacking in accuracy.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt. Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Half an hour played now. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Arda Güler. Short changes him with that pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chips it through. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ødegaard. Courtois claims comfortably. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. He's picked it shapes to shoot. It's in! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Mbappe. Ødegaard. Merino. Trossard. Goulet. And it's Valverde. And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're off again. Havertz is onto this. Havertz has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Decent hit from there. And it's Bellingham. Valverde looking for the run. Lovely. And the shot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And here's Trossard. Can he finish? He scores! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Saliba. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position
to do that collectively.
And he's managed to gift it back. Driven forward. Havertz looks to get on the end of this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is...
And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Vinicius Junior certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Trossard stood his ground strongly.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Eder Militao can get it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ødegaard! Ødegaard! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ambitious ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. Martinelli. Saliba. Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham is herring after that one. Saliba. Valverde. That is good alertness. Goulet. Valverde. And now the breakaway. And the through ball. Driving. And a chance!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tries a shot! It's in! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Big chance! In for the pieces! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Valverde. That's been slipped through. Good ball, good take. Shot a goal! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Back into the middle. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Eze. It's Saka. Gabriel Jesus. And they've got a throw. Goulet. Valverde. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, taken with style. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic...